be better than this.
There is only one game today, and it's the only one that will matter as we present to you our continuing coverage of the Phoenix Bugle PBA on Tour. Maayong hapon nagatanaw sa atong bala sa Bisaya, sa Iloilo, sa Cebu. Maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Mahampang subong ang rain or shine kagang barangay Ginebra. Ginebra, team that has not lost in out-of-town games about 6 or 7 times. Coach Rudy is with us today as we report to you from Victoria City.
Two teams will try to outmuscle each other in this maayong hapon here in the Victoria City dito sa ating matamis na city ng Bacolod.
And ito, nagmamadali mga producer natin kasi excited silang mailabas ang interview ng taong ito dahil maglalaro siya sa araw na ito, parang Tiger Woods expectation.
Ang pagbabalik.
Ang pagbabalik ng H-Bomb. And bago tayo pumunta anywhere into speculating how he will do here today, let's try to catch what's on the mind of Rudy Hatfield.
When I come here to play, I just come to give it my all and be intense. You're not going to see anything new out of the H-Bomb. It's just going to be working hard, getting rebounds, playing defense, and just working through the team. Sooner or later, I don't know when, how soon, or how late, but sooner or later, the H-Bomb will explode out there.
Well, as far as confidence is concerned, it's still there, Ronnie.
It will never go away, definitely. And the H-Bomb just bring us that level of confidence that Ginebra is furiously searching for. And looking at his career averages, 227 games, a double-double. He is a rare breed among elite athletes. He's a fiery competitor, and sabi nga niya, he will bring a lot of energy and rebounds, and of course, definitely defense to the game of the Gin Kings as they try to campaign towards, once again, the promised land.
At alam mo, napaka-vital for the Ginebra game. They need the energy that Hatfield can provide as to whether the wear and tear of the years, yung rascal but not having fit. Alam mo, just like Tiger Woods, pagka-competitive talaga ang player, babalik at babalik, Ronnie, ano?
Pero ang advantage kasi ni Rudy Hatfield is that his game revolves around defense and getting rebounds. Well, definitely, if it would be an offensive-oriented player, mas maraming rush. But we talk about defense and getting rebounds, I think because of the fact that he takes good care of his body, he will be quickly immersed in the game of the Gin Kings.
Samantala, pag-usapan natin ang ating player of the week, Gabe Norwood, exploding. And what is not mentioned in those numbers is the defensive job he did with San Monroe in the early goings when they played Barako Coffee, a game which they won 90-82.
A lot of good imports in town. Gabe Norwood providing the defensive cover, and more importantly, being very consistent, living up to his name as one of the franchise players. Gabe Norwood, 0 turnovers in 38 minutes, third player of the week citation, looking good. And that's also the reason why Rain or Shine is primed for at least a tie for the lead should they get past Ginebra here today.
And Ronnie, from a coaching, player, or a fan perspective, this game will present to us two imports with contrasting styles.
Definitely, Jai Lewis will try to dominate inside of the story. Will try to score from the outside, and looking at their season averages so far, of course, Jai Lewis has brought Rain or Shine to their best finish ever in their young franchise history. Well, Story looking for a fairy tale ending in his first campaign here in Philippine soil.
Our tournament so far, your team has already played. Alaska has already played. Our tournament just beginning to blossom. Of course, we will have 18 games as our format pa rin, ano? 18 pa rin ang basic natin. At malayo pa ang tournament natin.
Napakahaba pa, but it's always nice to invest in early wins. And that's why Rain or Shine and Ginebra looking to capitalize on two excellent imports to propel their chances of getting early wins here in the conference, something that they totally need throughout the length of this conference.
If we have a chance to look at the team standings, you'll see that Derby A is already racing to a 2-0 leader at the top of the standings. But don't take away Coca-Cola, which had a 3-0 run But in the meantime, they lost to Ginebra, by the way. And we're just about ready to toss the ball for the opening, the ceremonial toss. Every time we play out of town, we will have the ceremonial toss. Let's listen to the introduction of the starting lineups.
Number 3, Sol Mercado. At center, number 55, Jai Lewis. At forward, number 8, J.R. Reyes. And also at forward, number 10, Gabe Norwood. Head coach of the Rain or Shine Lasso Painters is Kaloy Garcia. And now let's meet the starting 5 for your Barangay Ginebra Kings. At guard, number 13, J.J. Hilterbrand. Also at guard, number 47, Mark Kagiwa. At forward, number 71, Ronald Dubin. Also at forward, number 23, Rico Villanueva. And at center, number 25, Avi Story. Head coach for the Barangay Ginebra Kings is John Wichigo.
Mukhang masaya lahat, ano?
Low-fi.
And now before we start the
masaya
ball game,
lahat.
we'll be
Kita may
having our
Raynor Shine.
traditional
Mukhang kumain ng
ceremonial
mabuti.
toss.
Makinig tayo sa ceremonial toss. Pakinggan natin.
The president of the BBB Foundation, Mr. Albi Bantug Benitez, together with the team manager of Barangay Ginebra Kings, Mr. Samboy Lim, assistant team manager of the Rain or Shine Lasso Painters, Mr. Boy Lapid, and the PBA Technical and Operations Director, Mr. Ricky Santos.
And we're just about ready to make the ceremonial toss. And we have Mr. Albi Bantug Benitez. At andyan siya sa gitna ni Ricky Santos. Yan si Ricky, huwag niyo pa hawakin ng bola yan. Magaling din tumira yan.
Ayun.
Oo. Picture. Yan naman gusto ko dyan, yung matagal yung bago hagis. Tapos yung dalawa, hindi tatalon.
Pero nakangiti si Samboy.
Nakangiti rin si Rico Villanueva. Maraming.
Mr. Boy Lapid and Mr. Ricky Santos.
Okay, just about ready to get going here. Herrera, Magibin, and Mariano are the gentlemen with the whistles as we continue with our presentation of the Phoenix Fuel PBA on tour.
Going up against the Barangay Ginebra Kings PBA.
Rain or shine in the tournament so far, they have had back-to-back wins, winning against Santa Lucia and winning against Barako, although they lost their first game against Stock and Tex with a score of 99-96. Underway with your only game here today. T.Y. Tang again starting out here today. Let's see how he fares. This shot does not work, and the rebound picked up by Story. Story sees a gap.
The Story now understanding probably that he needs to score early here for the Kings to set the tone in terms of their offense. Has played well in their last game. In fact, they beat Talk and Tex. They beat Coca-Cola. I mean, 98-91. Dealing Coca-Cola, it's first loss of the tournament.
Yes. And the only game where he didn't score in the 20s was that game against Santa Lucia, where he scored 13 points. So he began to realize, oh, I'm an import. I have to score.
You have to be more assertive. Yep.
First minute to play. Maayong hapon kapanood sa aton